The power of emptiness. Why nothing is the key to everything. Spiritual insights from Tao Te Ching, Chapter 11. Have you ever wondered why silence sometimes speaks louder than words? Why stillness can feel more powerful than action? Why moments of emptiness, though invisible, can leave the deepest impressions on your life? In a world obsessed with having more, doing more, becoming more, we often overlook a truth so subtle, it hides in plain sight. It's not what is there, but what is not there, that holds the greatest power. Ancient Taoist wisdom speaks softly, like water running beneath stone. But if we learn to listen, not with the ears but with the space inside us, a door opens into something vast, liberating, and alive. Today we explore Chapter 11 of the Tao Te Ching, a verse about vessels, wheels, and rooms that speaks directly to the invisible heart of life. Whether you're deep on the spiritual path or just beginning to turn inward, this passage may shift the way you see yourself, the world, and the Tao that flows through it all. So take a breath, let your thoughts slow, and step with me into the still space between things, where the Tao is not spoken, but silently understood. Before we dive in, here's a quick reminder. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated with all our latest content. The verse itself, the use of emptiness. 30 spokes share the wheel's hub. It is the center hole that makes it useful. Shape clay into a vessel. It is the space within that makes it useful. Cut doors and windows for a room. It is the holes which make it useful. Therefore profit comes from what is there. Usefulness comes from what is not there. 4 living insights from Chapter 11. 1. Emptiness is power. We live in a world that idolizes fullness. Full calendars, full closets, full identities. But Laozi reminds us, true power often hides in emptiness. A wheel spins not because of its spokes, but because of the empty hub. A pot holds water not because of its walls, but because of the space within. A room gives shelter not because of its structure, but because of its open center. So too, our inner lives. We often believe we are what we accumulate, titles, thoughts, achievements. But the most alive part of you is the open space inside, your capacity to feel, perceive, be still, and let go. Spiritual insight. Emptiness is not lack. It is limitless potential. It's not dead space, it's living presence. The more space you make within, the more freely the Tao can move through you, guiding your life not with force, but with grace. 2. Non-doing creates true usefulness. Now let's turn from emptiness as quality to emptiness as practice. The verse gives us a strange kind of logic. Doing nothing is not useless, it's what makes something truly useful. The pot, the wheel, the house, each serves not by what they do, but by what they don't. This points directly to Wu Wei, the Taoist art of non-doing. Not inaction, but natural action. Effortless alignment. In stillness, our inner energies return to balance. In quiet, the noise of ego fades. When we stop trying to control everything, the Tao begins to unfold through us. Practice reminder. Next time you sit in silence, don't rush to fill the void. Let the silence stretch a little longer. Let the breath settle. Let the self soften. This is the fertile pause where transformation begins. 3. The invisible nourishes the visible. Look around your life. Most of what supports you, you cannot see. The air you breathe, the love you feel, the presence of peace that arises without cause. These are not tangible, yet they nourish every moment of your existence. Just like a room needs open space to be livable, your life needs quiet space to be meaningful. Without room to rest, reflect, or simply be, we risk losing the soul beneath the doing. Spiritual insight. Nurture what cannot be seen. Create sacred space in your day, moments of stillness, silence, and inward attention. From that invisible place, everything visible grows stronger, softer, and more true. 4. Be like the vessel, useful by being empty. Here is one of the most beautiful paradoxes in all of Taoism. To become truly useful, you must first become empty. Empty like a bowl ready to receive. Empty like the sky, vast and open. Empty like a mirror, reflecting clearly without clinging. In deep meditation, the boundaries of thought dissolve. Your name, your story, even your body grow quiet. And in that bodiless silence, something eternal stirs. You're not disappearing. You're remembering your true nature. Meditation takeaway. Let your mind dissolve like mist in morning sun. Don't fear emptiness. It is not the end. It is the doorway through which the spirit enters freedom. The Tao is not a thing. It is a space, and only the empty can hold it. Summary, practical spiritual insights. Metaphors and their meaning for practice. Wheels hub. Your still center is what allows life to turn gracefully. Vessels hollow. Your mind must be open to receive truth. Rooms, windows, and doors. Emptiness is where spirit, breath, and inspiration flow. What is not there? The unseen and quiet is where the Tao lives. Final reflection. The power of what is not there. Usefulness comes from what is not there. What a gentle but radical idea. In our fast-paced world, where we chase after more of everything, Laozi offers an invitation to pause, to empty out, to open up, to allow the Tao to enter not through effort, but through quiet space. What if your greatest transformation wasn't about adding more, but letting go? What if peace, clarity, creativity weren't things you forced, but things that naturally arose? When you stop trying so hard, let the silence guide you. Let the spaces between thoughts be your teacher. Let the Tao reveal itself, not through striving, but through surrender. Gentle call to action. If this message spoke to your heart, take just one mindful moment now. Close your eyes. Feel the space inside your chest. Listen, not to thoughts, but to stillness. That space is your doorway. If you'd like to continue walking this path, subscribe to our channel. We share timeless Taoist wisdom for modern souls learning to slow down, open up, and live lightly. Leave a comment below. What emptiness in your life has become a source of quiet strength? A like or share helps others discover the power of this forgotten truth. And remember, the way doesn't begin with what you gain. It begins with what you learn to release. Thank you for being here. And until next time, may the quiet guide you.